We cannot eliminate the desire to change, but what you want to change, you may change to something worse, because in the absence of understanding, you don't understand what you want to change to and for what purpose. Before wanting to change, find the desire for acceptance. When you accept what you see about yourself, the part of you that accepts is in a higher dimension of consciousness than what it sees. Ordinarily, we don't accept, we justify. We want to accept things mentally. We try to convince the mind that something is all right, but underneath it, we don't accept it. Acceptance doesn't come through the thought process. You can't accept unless you're connected to something higher in yourself. When that is present, you accept what you see of yourself. Why? Because you understand that everything you observe is actually not you, and you don't need to fix it. Trying mentally to accept some condition or situation in your life does have some value at times, because it may allow you to have a little more balanced energy. But you can only know real acceptance by taste. Mentally, you cannot know what acceptance means. Mentally, you can't know anything real, because the mind doesn't have light of its own. It has to receive light from consciousness. In those times, you receive conscious energy. Your mind becomes a tool instead of your boss. It becomes a receptive vessel for conscious energy to pass through. Then it sees, because consciousness has light. With the light of consciousness, we see through our inner psychological state. We see the content of our thoughts and feelings. Seeing that in acceptance gives us some self-knowledge. To make all this practical, practice body-mind connection until you know what that means by taste. Body-mind connection anchors you because it's much more real than your thoughts and feelings. You can trust that taste much more than your thoughts and feelings. Gradually, when you have acceptance, you find the taste of your own existence in it. That you can totally trust because you are in unity with the totality. If you happen to see something about yourself, you usually want to deny it because it doesn't fit your self-image. A lot of your energy is wasted by that conflict. But if you see something and say, "All right, that's how it is," you may even understand that what you see of yourself is not really you. It's what has been acquired from society, from the media, from your family, your upbringing, your education. It's not even yours, but you are subject to it. When you see that, you can distinguish between yourself and what you've acquired. When you know what you are, not only do you accept what you've acquired, you can also use it. A good gardener can see weeds and smile because he knows how to make compost out of them. When you find you can use everything that's been thrown on top of you, you no longer hold anything against your parents, your upbringing, or society. Instead, you can have acceptance. Acceptance saves your energy. You become grateful for your life because you can make compost out of the things you used to be stuck under. We don't yet understand that we cannot fight what is. That's like kicking an apple tree to try to make it produce oranges. When you have acceptance, gratitude follows. You become grateful you could accept. Acceptance also helps us to lose our fear of others. What you see of yourself in acceptance, you are not afraid of others seeing. The more you see of yourself, the more you recognize that you are neither better nor worse than anyone else. We are all in the same boat. If you could see where your real wishes come from, you would understand that you already have what you wish for. Those wishes are the emanation of your being. You already are, and then there is a wish. If you truly wish to understand, understanding is already there. Your direction is to bring it to the physical dimension, to your mind, body, and feelings, to do what is needed in order for that understanding to manifest in your life. The real already exists. The oak tree already exists within the acorn. But you have to give it the right conditions by planting it in the soil, watering it, making sure it gets sunlight. Then it can sprout and grow into a mighty tree. You are just like that tree. You existed before your body formed. But because we relate only to the apparent, to the manifested, we take ourselves to be separate. we don't know our unity with the Absolute. If you had everything, what would you wish for? In unity with the Source, your essential wish is already fulfilled. One thing is undeniable: the fact that you exist. But even if you know it, you remember it only for a moment here, a moment there. And between those moments, you still exist. When you're lost in thoughts, you exist. But your thoughts don't let you see that. It's as though you're looking at the back of a mirror and can't see yourself. Now let's say you turn the mirror the other way so you can see your reflection, and you ask a question. You are asking, not your image, not your reflection. You are manifesting, not the manifestation you identify with as you. What can you do to be more connected to the truth? The answer is, don't forget the body. Bringing your mind to your body brings you from the passive state to the active state. When you move your arm, and you know it is moving, body and mind are connected. Then your desires are different. Your questions are different. You are more connected to your real wish. And from the active state, you have a chance to come to the receptive state. Body, mind, and feelings are together. That is the direction for your entire life.